Sometimes when planning a vacation, you don't know where to start or even where to go, especially when you're talking about the Upper Peninsula. It is so big. It is 1/3 of the state's landmass and larger than combined areas of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Delaware, Rhode Island. But thankfully, Michigan author Kath Usitalo wrote 100 Things to Do in the Upper Peninsula Before You Die and has updated it with a second edition. And lucky for us, she's going to be joining us now. How are you doing, Kath?
Thank you. I love this opportunity. It's nice to meet you.
Well, we are so happy to meet you too. Now, although you grew up and attended college and worked in Detroit, you vacationed every year in the Upper Peninsula and now live there. So you are a Youper yourself. So basically, I feel like you know the area like the back of your hand, or should we say mitten. But let's talk a little bit about the book. It's divided up for readers in an easy to read way.
Well, the book is divided in 5 sections. There's food and drink, there's recreation, there's shopping, there's entertainment, and culture and history. So obviously the history involves a lot of mining, copper mining. So you want to go on a tour of the copper mines. There's a few to choose from, also iron mine. Mackinac Island is part of the UP. So there's that too. We have 3 forts. We have 2 forts on Mackinac Island plus 1 fort in Copper Harbor, way up at the very tip. And I really love the Keweenaw Peninsula, and people don't realize how booming it was during the copper era. And there's a lot of the beautiful buildings there. There's the National Historical Park.
No, all of that history sounds great. So what is the amount of time that people should account for when we are visiting the UP?
5 days is pretty good, but even in my book, I say one of the things to do is just sit by the lake and relax and take it in, because these are the most incredible bodies of fresh water. Unless if you go to park, you have to pay the recreation fee, but there are many free beaches, miles of sand, rock hunting, just relaxing. And you're going to want to factor in that kind of time for a visit to the UP, in addition to allowing enough time to travel, because people don't really understand the distances.
Exactly. Well, this is the second edition. So how are you able to update it and even figure out what to add? I feel like there's so much.
100 things, believe it or not, it's hard to limit that to 100 things in the UP. People think it's just woods and black flies. But yeah, so this is a second edition. I have updated the book every year since it first came out in 2017, but now there's just so many cool things. Entrepreneurs opening their little businesses. So of course there's the grand pictured rocks. Has to go there, to Quamanon Falls, and those are must sees. But I also include some of the really interesting, unique places. Yeah, you got to do the mom and pop businesses. The people are on site running their business. You take the time to talk to them, learn their stories, and you can't do that if you're barreling down I-75 or something.
No, I love that, and that's what really makes the UP so unique. Is that kind of the message that you hope people leave with from your book?
Well, I hope they really understand how important the UP has been to industry over the centuries, and also with the shipping industry and lumber. So really just to appreciate the importance of the UP, and just to really take their time and enjoy the little things, like the little discoveries I have.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for your time, and enjoy your time, of course, in the UP. I'm so jealous. And I've actually read a few chapters of it too, and I feel really inspired, and I feel like I have my bags ready to go and visit the Upper Peninsula sometime soon. But you can too, for you at home. Get her book with the information all on your screen, and wherever you go in whatever season and you visit the UP, make sure you take some pictures, and if you do, send them to us.